Ian, a breathless game, a breathless ending. How are you feeling at the end of it?
Stressed, but good. It was a hell of an end to a game. I mean, that was drama. So obviously they score right at the death, and you saw we had 11 men on the floor at that point. I thought we were fantastic throughout the game. I thought we limited them. We fought. We showed unbelievable spirit. I thought we were excellent in the second half. So that when their goal went in, it was an absolute blow. I think we were devastated. But for the lads to pick themselves up, go again, show the character in the dying seconds to win that penalty, and then to go to 10 men as well, and then have to see out 5 minutes for 10 men was credit to the players and the spirit that they showed.
I mean, that character and spirit is a real credit to them, because when you're down there and Cambridge score late on, you could easily quit, couldn't you? But they didn't out there.
Yeah, for me, the mindset of the players was spot on today. I thought that we showed great resilience. We've talked a lot about trying to be a bit more resilient through the games and overcoming setbacks, and for sure when they scored, that's a huge setback, but the character of the players was shining through today, and it showed. Bottom of the league, when they score, in the 89th minute, in that moment, it's so easy to fold and feel sorry for yourselves, but the players didn't do that. They stepped up. They decided that they were going to be assertive, take initiative, and the boys deserve fantastic credit for that.
And performance-wise, just how impressive was that performance, particularly the second half as well?
I thought it was as good as we played this season. We've probably been to places and passed the ball better, but I just thought the intensity with which we played at was a step forwards for us. Similar to the Oxford game, I thought we were like that in Oxford, but on the front foot we were more aggressive with our forward running, and I think that's important for us, that we keep this as a marker and drive on from there.
You mentioned Oxford, that's now 4 games unbeaten in 90 minutes. You feel like you're getting into a bit of a rhythm, a bit of a run now?
I think that, it's helped getting a few players back, without a doubt. We've got some experience in there now. Jordan Moore-Taylor, Bailey Cargill, Ben Stevenson back in. Dylan has added real experience in the midfield. That's just shored us up a little bit. But I just think that there's been a shift in the training. I think we've had a little bit more time on the training pitch where we can really drive the players. Myself, Doyle, Ben Turner coming in has really added. The way that the coaches have got about the players has been good, and I think we've just decided, look, we've got to go for this. We've got to push every day, and the players are willing. They really want to do it. So look, we've seen that in the last few games, but we can't stop now. We've got to keep driving it. We can't get carried away. We're in the relegation zone. We've got a really important local derby next week, so it's all about what we're doing through the week to prepare for that.
A lot of managers mention zeros and ones, don't they, in terms of defensively, and your team haven't conceded more than 1 goal for quite a while now, and Ollie Casey in particular, a real standout performance at the back, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, I think we've tidied a lot of the stuff up defensively. We'd like more clean sheets, without a doubt, but definitely we're in games for longer. We're not conceding like we were. We're not as hard. We're not as easy to break down as we were. So we've taken some steps forward with that. Ollie Casey's a young lad. He's showing fight and spirit, and he had to move into the middle of a back three, and we dropped Harvey Bunker in there. A young lad had to come on late in the game, and the boys did a good job.
And Connor Wickham, coolest man in the house.
Yeah, listen, I didn't even watch it. I looked away. But listen, if you're going to have to wait 2.5-3 minutes for the taking of the penalty, I think somebody of Connor's experience and calm head is what you want on that, and he showed his quality.
Obviously, the other side to that was Corey going off. What were your thoughts on that?
I think it's silly from Corey. I think that I have to talk to the referee about it, but I think he's. I don't know what the first one's for, but if you're on a yellow card, don't get involved. Just don't get involved. It's not necessary. I think their player was kind of digging the penalty spot a little bit, so Corey was trying to protect that. But let someone else do it if you're on a yellow. So unnecessary red card, which put us under a bit extra pressure for the last 5 minutes. Didn't do a lot for my heart rate in that moment, and we miss him for next week, which is disappointing. But listen, we dug in. I think once again we've shown good spirit, and that's really important.
And how much nicer is that weekend going to be now after a win? Feet up watching England tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll enjoy that. But listen, I'll be honest with you. Once I get home, I'm just going to start thinking about Cheltenham. Really, I'll enjoy it for all of about 5 minutes, and then start work again. So we've got a really important game next week, and I just want to focus on that.